I'll be teaching you how to transplant a plant, and I'll be using a pepper. So this is a pepper that we store-bought a few weeks ago from our local nursery. And it's getting a little big for its pot, so we decided it's time to transplant it. And you can transplant things into the ground or into a pot, a bigger pot. But we decided to transplant it into the ground. So we're just going to transplant it over there. Okay, so to begin, you're going to need your shovel, your plant, and somewhere to plant it. So when you're choosing where you want to plant, you have to find an area that is not too close to other plants. Because if it's too close, then most of your plants won't grow very, very big, because they'll be fighting for the space underneath the ground. So you also want to make sure that you get companion plants. So when you're planting, let's say a pepper, a companion plant for a pepper is a tomato, which is why I'm planting it here. So a companion plant is something that you can plant it together. You can plant them next to each other, because there are some plants that you can't plant next to each other, and I'll provide a list below. So I just want to start by digging my hole, and you want your hole to be bigger than your plant because you want to give it nice loose soil for the roots to grow. You want to make it easy for the roots to grow, otherwise it'll have to spend too much energy fighting for space to get the roots to grow or fighting for the tough soil to move. So you want to make sure that your soil in your hole is nice and deep and loose. So I want to measure it, and that looks pretty good. It's oversized, which is good. So the way that I want to get the plant out of this pot is I want to squeeze around the pot, and that just loosens up the soil. And then I want to hold it above, put my hand like this, and then it'll come out like that. Now before you transplant, you don't want to water your plant, because then your soil will either fall apart or it'll be way too tough. So now I just want to loosen up the roots. Just give it a light massage. It makes the roots grow easier, because if they're in a tight little ball, like sometimes if they're in the garden center for too long, then their roots will start to take shape of the pot, and they'll become very tough and stiff in that shape. So you just want to loosen up the roots so that you make it less work for the plant. So now I just want to cover it up till I can't see the store-bought soil anymore, and just press down a little bit, and that's it. So some good companion plants for peppers include basil, and basil helps repel aphids, spider mites, and mosquito flies from the pepper. And some people even think that basil improves the pepper's flavor. You can also pair peppers with onions, spinach, and tomatoes, but you want to make sure that you keep it away from beans so that the vines don't spread among the pepper plants. And you can find a lot more information about this on farmersalmanac.com, and I'll link it in the description below. If you like this video and you want to see more just like it, please go and subscribe to my channel. And if you have any requests or any questions, leave a comment down below. Bye!